Okay, we're in Zimbabwe at Harare, at Harare International Airport. And what a strong crosswind, 13 knots, which is interesting. X marks the spot. Last mission in the alphabet. And looking forward to it. This is going to be very social. We're going to the races, go to the next airport, pick up a few friends, going to go to the pub on the lake. Yeah, it's going to be very social. Okay, so it's 6:58 AM, let's go. Watch the rudder at 40 knots. Big time. Right rudder required. Tends to windmill. 70, 80, 90, 100. Rotating. Gear up. Flaps up. Very good. And climbing to 5,500 feet. The runway is 4,800.
007, continue for north departure.
And we're turning to the right. That's the quickest way to get to north.
007, leaving right airspace, frequency change approved.
Like India Golf 1.
Harry Tower, Mike India Golf 007,
Leaving the airport behind us.
frequency change.
So it's not a very long flight plan. Now we're going to go right through the heart of Harare. Just go a little bit to the right to get onto track. The track more or less starts from the east of the end of the runway. And this road here going directly to the north, that's pretty much where we're going. So let's go there. Very cool. So we're going to the races. After I get trimmed out, check out the GoPro. It's working fine. Borrowdale Racecourse, which has a very pretty looking clubhouse, I have to say. Definitely worth a look. It's not too far away, it's only 4 miles out, so let's slow up. It's Harare Central, let's go to the left GoPro. Nice. In the morning sun, a few clouds about. And let's check out the race course. 2 miles. And I was somewhat left of track, so rectifying it now. We'll swing around the race course and head off to the northwest. So let's get down slow so you can see this clubhouse. Slow and low. No, here it is, here it is. Yeah, it's worth a close look. Very impressive. Lovely. Wingtip came quick enough. Not quite. We'll get it next time. Right, now swinging off to the pretty much west, but not quite west. Uh, 261 we want. 261. Okay, it's all sorted out. Right, we're on track. Let's look to the south. There's Harare Central over there. Very nice. GoPro. Now we're heading for we're going to fly over Charles Prince Airport, which is just about in front of us. Once again we'll come down low. Should be on the left. Terminal buildings. Is that it? Yeah, okay, it's a dirt strip, but there it is. Yeah, and we're turning left there. Alright, did I speak prematurely? Might have. Yeah, I did. Boy, I'm all out of sorts on this trip. But anyway, it's part of the fun, finding our targets, and there it is, quite obviously an airport. Yeah, nothing obscure on this trip. Okay, now we'll turn left. And we're heading southwest now. Absolutely beautiful colours in the earth around here. It's quite a large establishment. I wonder what it is. Interesting. Lots of eye candy everywhere you look. This is the most undisciplined flight. I'm wandering all over the place, but keeping a general heading. Back on track now. So there's a lake, a large lake. Let's climb a bit so we can see it. There's a large lake coming up, and we want to go to the northern end of it where there's a pub, of course. So we're going to go to the left shortly, but there's a kind of a ridge along the north end of the lake. That's where we're headed, about 7 miles out. And at the spillway, there's a little pub sitting right there. Actually, quite brave of them, actually. I wouldn't have built a pub right there, but what do I know? So I'm just going to, so the direct line would take us to the left of these hills, but I want to stay to the right so I can turn left and get a good look at it. We're pretty close to track anyway. I'm going to come more to the right though. Get the GoPro out and get down a bit lower. So at the end of this cluster of buildings up ahead, that's where the pub is. Second group of buildings. And you'll see a gap in the hill where the spillway is. Let's come right a bit more, and we'll do a nice, hopefully a nice left turn through there. Get the GoPro out. Here we go, here we go. Pub's that white building on the right, all by itself over there. That's the one. And the spillway. Excellent. Rightio, keep turning, and we're pretty much going to fly the length of this lake, then turn back to the airport. Nice. So almost at water level, but we're at 4,640 feet above sea level. Sun looks great on the water. Very nice. Let's go to wingtip. Nice. And just at 3 miles till the end of the lake. Let's pull up a bit so we can see where we're going. Once again, I'm going to come right, preparing to turn left. Pretty much at that fork in the river, I think. Is that a bridge there? I think it is too. Maybe not. So just here, That's it. Get a picture of that. That's our turn point. Come back to the east, and we're about 12 miles from the airport. Simple as that. Great. So a few clouds around, which somewhat mute the landscape colours, but I'll do the flight again later in the morning and see what the difference is. But certainly the clouds look wonderful. Let's call the airport. Channel 2. Harare International. Mike India Golf 2.
Harare Tower, Mike India Golf 00711 miles west, 5,900 feet to land. Mike India Golf 007 Harare Tower. Altimeter tree 0.19er, wind 279er to tree. Enter left traffic runway 2 tree.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left downwind runway 2 tree 007.
Getting back on track. Pretty much going to follow this river, but not precisely. Now it's a bit hard to see the airport at the moment because of the glare. We're about 6 miles out, it's more to the right. Okay, now I can see it. What runway did she say land? I'm not even listening. 23, okay. Same one we took off from. So we're coming back in this direction. Right, let's expedite our approach. Here's the runway. So we're landing back to the right. So let's fly downwind. So what did I say? It was 4.8. So you want about 5.8 in the pattern. And I think this road's a good distance. I think it is. 6.2 coming down to 5.8. Fuel is good. Heading's good, altitude's good, speed 280, a little bit fast. Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 23 007.
So I'm not seeing any great landmarks on the approach, but we'll take what we can get. I'd say that little lake over there is probably pretty good. Turn back around that. Should be lined up pretty well. Let's try it. Yep, this one. Coming down to 2.3. Gear down. Throttle back. Yep, not too bad. Flaps down 1 notch. What am I saying? Down 1 notch. I want them down full flaps, full flaps. Okay, speed's dropping. Gears coming down, pop the speed brake. It's a quite lackadaisical approach, but anyway, I'll be quiet now. Speed brake in. Touched down at 110 and quite a big crosswind. I've got a lot of right rudder held in all the way down there. And of course it varies as the speed changes a lot, actually. So plenty to practice there still. Phew. Okay. Well, that was pretty scrappy,
007 exit runway when able.
but we did see what we want to see, and
007 contact ground on 127 decimal tree.
should never do this, but I'm going to turn back, take that last exit. Mike India Golf 1.
127 decimal tree for 007.
Okay, very good. I will be back after some morning tea.